Hey, what's up guys? I'm Theo Joe, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Google Home, the latest AI assistant that's going to join the ranks of Apple Siri and Amazon Echo. But how useful is it actually, and does it work? How well does it work? So that's what we're going to be talking about today, and we're going to find out if this is actually something that you can use. First, why don't we talk about the actual design of this thing? It looks almost egg-shaped. It's a very unique design. The way they put it, they were trying to get it almost to look like a candle, so it would fit right into an average home. And it does have a nice textured base that is customizable, and it feels good quality, has good durability and nice weight to it. And those interchangeable bases are going to be helpful if you want to fit it in with the rest of your home, but they are sold separately. There really aren't any buttons on this thing at all, except for the one mute button on the back. That's it. And there are status lights with a touch interface on the top, and that is what you would use to control the volume. You rotate your finger around up or down, and those lights will appear whenever it's activated and show the volume that you're adjusting it. And you can also tap on the top interface if you're playing music, and that will pause and play the music again. Also on the top are the microphones. This is far field technology, so it can hear you from very far away. And on the inside is the speakers, and I will say the speakers get very loud. It's much louder than expected, so that's nice. Setup is also very easy. You simply plug it in. It's flush with the bottom of the device, and then it turns on. You connect with your phone to it, and then set up the Wi-Fi and all that. Of course, at the heart of Google Home is the Google Assistant. It's a virtual AI that allows you to issue commands to it to do different stuff, very similar to Apple's Siri. Of course, the main questions will be what can it do and how well does it do those things? So how much is this actually capable of? Well, I would say a good amount. I would break down the features into three main groups: information, home control, and media playback, and I'll go over each one. First, Google Home gives you access to information from your Google account and on the web. So you can set reminders, look up traffic info for your commute, ask it questions like, who is the next president? And also do local map searches such as, when is Target open? Okay Google, who will be the 45th president?
According to VOA Learning English, Americans have elected Donald J. Trump as the 45th president of the United States.
Okay Google, when was he born?
Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946.
Okay Google, what are the store hours for Target today?
Target is open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m.
It uses Google Search to answer these, so it's not limited to a very specific set of questions. Next is home control. It does support some smart devices like Philips Hue, Samsung SmartThings, Nest thermostats, so you can control your lights and temperature, but the integration is pretty limited on that front. However, it does support one very noticeable service called If This Then That, which basically allows you to set triggers and commands that tie in with many other services, so that will be very useful. Basically, you go on If This Then That's website and you set up a trigger, which you would use as a voice command, and then when you use that command, it does a specific thing. So you could use a command that would send a text message or post a tweet or turn on your sprinklers. Tons of possibilities, but you do have to set those up manually and set the voice command, so it would be nice for Google to be able to control all these services natively. Then there's also another feature that Home can do, by the way, which is call you an Uber, so that's kind of nice as well. The final group of features is home entertainment, so Google Home will allow you to cast music to it. Any device on your phone that supports Google Chromecast, you can also stream to that, and then it basically just acts like a speaker. On the other hand, you can actually issue a vocal command to Google Home, and it will control other Chromecast devices you have in your house. So if you have a Chromecast on your TV, you can say, play a YouTube video, and it would play that on the TV, just bring it up automatically. And if you say, play Spotify on my TV, it'll play that as well. Okay Google, play some music in the living room.
Alright, music from Google Play Music. Playing on living room.
Okay Google, play PewDiePie on YouTube on the TV.
Sure, playing PewDiePie from YouTube on living room.
However, the number of services that can be controlled through Google Home are very limited. There's only like 5 for music, and the only one for video is YouTube right now. It doesn't even support Netflix or Google Play Movies for that matter, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully they add more. But it really shines with music, and if you have multiple Chromecast devices or even multiple Google Homes, you can have multi-room playback, so you can ask it to play a song in a group of rooms that you set up, and then it will play the same music in all the rooms that you specify. I should also talk about the Google Home app, which ties together all the things that you use with Home. So this used to be called Google Cast, but they renamed it, and now any Chromecast devices and Google Home are all controlled through this. And it mostly seems like this is a way to manage the services and the devices. You don't really control anything directly from the Google Home app. It's mostly to be able to set your preferences, set your settings. Now, one thing I should point out is if you have Google Assistant on your phone, the Google Home is going to take priority when you issue commands and both are within range. So if you say, okay, Google, the phone will say responding on other device, and then the Google Home will say its response. Okay, Google, how are you?
Awesome, thanks. How can I help?
This can sometimes get annoying. I wish there was a way to change it. For example, sometimes I'll be talking directly into my phone. I'll say, okay, Google, right to my phone, but the Google Home is somehow hearing me from way in the other room, and then it will respond, but it's too far away for me to actually hear it, even though I was talking to my phone. Another issue is that the Google Home for some reason can't do everything that the Google Pixel and Google Assistant can do. For example, you can look up calendar information on your Google Assistant, but if you try to do it on the Home, it doesn't work. And you could probably see that this will be an issue if I'm talking to my phone, say, okay Google, and ask a question about the calendar. The Google Home is gonna take priority and cut in just to say it can't do it. Interestingly though, the Google Home actually allows you to address it in two different ways. You can either say, okay Google, or hey Google, and it will respond to both. So that's not the case with the Pixel phone. It only does okay Google. So it'd be nice to add the customization to be able to select which one responds to that, or even add custom command words. Overall though, I would say the Google Home is pretty useful. It's $130, so I think that's a pretty reasonable price for what you get. You effectively get a wireless speaker, a smart speaker, as well as the Google Assistant, and it's only going to get more features as time goes on. And also, because all the features are software based, there's not really anything to upgrade in terms of hardware. It's just a speaker and a microphone. It's not going to be obsolete anytime soon. It's still very limited and it's not going to perform magic, but I would say it's going to be most useful for people who already have Chromecast devices in their house. Also, if you don't have any smart devices in your home like Philips Hue or Nest thermostat, you're also going to get limited use out of this. So if you don't have any devices that could be controlled through this, I would say hold off because you're not going to get the best features out of it. It's just going to be a glorified search box. And you'll probably be able to tell if this is something you would actually want. If you're looking at the features and you can't even think how you would use it, don't get it. On the other hand though, if you do have devices it can control and you subscribe to some of the services it integrates with, then yeah, you'll probably find a lot of use out of it. So overall, I would say yeah, it's probably worth it, but depending on who you are, you might disagree. If you're a very techie person, this is definitely something you'll want to jump on. Otherwise, probably hold off. You might decide you want it later. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. If you want to subscribe, I make new videos at least 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so it should be worth it. Also, if you want to keep watching, I've got some other videos over here. You can click on these even if you're on a phone, so those should be worth checking out as well. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.